Well, hello, viewers, family, and friends. Welcome to another edition of Cole and Ken Reviews. Glad you could join us today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is season 10, episode number 5.
Yes.
Back to the interesting couples, 5 of them. Well, I'm Kendrick and my lovely wife, Dakota.
Hello. I don't even know where to start. This season has been,
Interesting.
yes, to say the least. I guess we'll just pick up where we left off. Let's start with I don't know, Mika and Michael, just to kind of get them out the way a little bit, and then we'll go back to them. Michael did get his room.
Different room.
He did wake up the next morning and had his breakfast, because, breakfast is his... yeah, that's his favorite meal of the day, so he did get his breakfast.
Nice breakfast.
Mika was eating her breakfast, so we already know they haven't talked. Actually... going to Zach and Mindy ended up back in the room. She walked the halls for a little bit. I guess she got over it, and she woke up in the bed.
Yeah.
Hey.
Amazing.
We don't know what transpired while between the hallway and by the time she got back in the bed, but she woke up in the bed. Derek and Katie, of course, they're fine. They wake up, eat breakfast, everything is cool. Jessica and Austin, they wake up, everything is fine. They're feeling, everything is okie doke with them.
Quirky couple, they
and then we go to Brandon. Taylor and Brandon. Taylor was in a fun, loving mood. Brandon was still asleep, so she decided to do a selfie video, which they make the videos on their phones. I think it's part of production or whatever, that they have to do stuff. They have to do certain stuff. But she was making a video. I don't know if they told her to or not, but she was making a little video on her phone. Brandon snoring. She thought it was cute. He woke up, jumped out of bed, and
that was that.
That was that.
The full day.
That was that.
No conversation.
So
he was upset.
But she didn't know.
Out of bed.
Yeah, you did say that. As soon as he jumped up, Ken was like, he mad. I was like, mad about what? And he was like, he mad. And she tried to, she was like, oh, good morning, how you doing? All that kind of stuff. And he was just looking at her like, girl.
He told us later that he had an anxiety attack.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. Yes. So, all the couples meet. They go down to the pool. They've had breakfast. Everybody go down to the pool. Everybody just talking.
Shades on.
How's things going? Everything.
Shades.
Yeah, we're going good. Good to see everybody. And Brandon and Taylor come down. He's still not talking, but they come down and they're together, sit in a chair together. And then here comes Mika.
Mika
by herself. Hey, where's your hubby?
Don't know.
I don't know. He still asleep? Yeah, let's go with that. Was he in the room? Not in my room. Not in my bed.
They didn't know until then.
So then they pried and they found out, okay, so trouble in paradise. So a few minutes later, Michael shows up. Didn't say anything, just kind of walked in, kind of jokingly sat over there with Zach. And okay, here we go. So we got to get the dirt, right? So they separate. The ladies go to a pool and the guys go into a little cabana or whatever and have drinks.
Yeah.
So the ladies are over there and it gets started. What's really going on? So let's start with Jessica and Austin. Jessica is like, hey, he's everything that I could have asked for from the experts. And right now I have a crush on my husband. Great. That's cool. Katie, how's yours going? Oh, everything is good right now. I don't see any big red flags. The only thing I see is that he's never been in love before. I have. We'll see how that works out. Okay, other than that, we good. Mindy, my life is messed up right now. My husband told me on more than one occasion that he was not attracted to me. They was like, what? Are you serious? What? So they went through all of that.
Yeah.
Then it was Mika's turn. My husband told me if I didn't have sex with him by the end of the honeymoon, this wedding was over. I mean, this marriage was over.
Yeah.
So then we go through all of that.
Yeah, she had to explain what
She had to explain what he said, and yeah, we went through this. We went through that story about 3 times, but okay, that's beside the point. Okay,
she explained it again.
Yeah, so we went to the guys. They're talking, pretty much the same thing. How's everything going? Derek goes through his thing. He's falling for his chick, Katie. Austin is falling for Jessica. He didn't know he could be himself, and he's enjoying it. We get to Zach. Zach is like, she want a little bit more than what I can give her right now. I'm not, physically attracted to her at this point, but, working on it, we'll see.
Give it time.
Maybe. Brandon really didn't say anything. He really didn't have anything to say. They got to Michael. Michael told his side of the story again about he just trying to see where her physical intimacy level is, blah blah blah, whatever he said. I don't know. I wasn't interested. Anyway, so Mika gets back to the room. Right. She's talking to Pastor Cal. She calls Pastor Cal, and Pastor Cal kind of talks her through, hey, we messed you up for a reason. Give it a chance. Maybe he didn't mean exactly what he said. I'll call Michael. He calls Michael. Hey, Pastor Cal, what's going on? Like, Pastor Cal say, you need to rectify what you did. It's a problem. You need to build back the trust. Start off, and he did tell Mika too, maybe build a friendship first. Okay, so we get through that day. Now, keep in mind, Brandon has not spoken to Taylor all day. So she makes a little video saying how he's trying her patience. She says she's been trying to speak to him all day. Now, it's evening time now. And
she bought him.
She bought him a beer.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, I don't want it." But then 5 minutes later, she said she saw him drinking a beer. She said he had his clothes put up somewhere, was on the floor or something, and he was like, "Oh, don't touch my clothes, don't touch my stuff." She said he's trying her patience. Now, keep in mind, he has not said anything. She doesn't know what's going on with him at all. And I was just like...
He said he had anxiety.
That's what I say. Adult tantrums. Here we go. You can't talk. I don't know.
Later on, they sat down at the table.
They did sit down.
And he was more cheery-eyed at this point. So he was able to talk to her, and then he explained to her that she said, "Why did you do this to me all day without saying anything?" He was like, "I didn't know what to say at the time. I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't want to come across, and then we ended up fighting." So he said, "I just left it alone. I just stayed to myself."
He said, "I was shaking. I had a panic attack, and it was really bad." And she was just like, "I didn't see that." She said, "You jumped out the bed quick, but that's all I saw. I didn't see you, shaking and all of that."
He was having a bad attack.
He said he had a bad attack. So,
So he explains to her that he didn't know what to do or what to say when that situation came about. He didn't know how to handle it. So then he asked for forgiveness, and he was like, "I'm sorry. I should have, said more. We only known each other for 3 days. I don't know you. You don't know me. And I don't know how to react."
First he said...
So then when she was going on... And she was trying to say, "Hey, we could have came at this a better way. Wasted a whole day. Just wasted." So he gets mad again and says, "Hey, didn't I tell you what did he say?"
He said, "I've apologized. Get over it."
Okay, then she said, "Look, don't disrespect me like that. I'm not to be disrespected.
I didn't get
the
into
way
this.
he came
to be spoken
said,
to like
over
that."
It. So then he had to
he backed down.
Chill,
he got himself together.
He apologized again. She forgave him. They supposed to be good right now.
I don't know what to say.
Strange, but
a whole day.
They good right now.
He spent a whole day having a tantrum like a child.
Wasted.
Anyway, past them. So okay.
Okay. Bro.
Now it's Katie's birthday. So guess what? Derek has this romantic night planned
Got the flower. I mean
the rose petals.
Rose petals out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got the little wine chill.
So she had a birthday present from her husband. She got the fire.
That was nice.
She got the fire. So that happened. What is this? The next day? Oh no! Before that, Mindy and Zach had a conversation on the beach because Mindy wants to talk about the attraction that her husband doesn't have for her, and she wants to keep talking about it a lot.
No, she keeps asking the questions. You making it awkward by assuming that a person is not into you. So you keep asking the question: do you like me? What can I do? What are we doing? How how do you feel? I mean, but over and over again, instead of just we're saying let it flow.
Let it flow.
Go have some fun.
It's a free trip.
Go have some fun. Get on a boat. Do some games. Then you come together. You start enjoying each other, and you good. You don't need to ask. Oh, I wonder how you feel. You had it in your mind, but don't keep asking a person. Oh, do you like me today? Am I good? What you think about me today?
Me personally, because they had a conversation. They actually had a conversation when they woke up that morning, and they talked about it then. And he did a lot of fluff. He does a lot of fluff talk. He talks and he says nothing.
Well, he really into himself.
We do know that he's into himself.
So
but he talks. He's a fluff talker. He's a fluff talker. He says a lot of stuff, but it doesn't mean anything because he's not talking about anything. So they're on the beach.
She didn't understand what he was saying.
Right, and we didn't understand what he was. As soon as he finished talking, I was like, "What?" Because he kept
some drip. I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was either. He was talking about building attraction and this and that, and she was just like, "Well, do you think that everybody's just attracted to you?" And he was like, "Well, no, it's not like that," and whatever. I was like, all she had to do was tell him, "Look, right now, I'm not attracted to you either, so we both have to build attraction because your attitude is making you not attracted to me." So we're both gonna build on that. But he started this whole thing with the fist bumping and like they at the sports bar and friends. I don't know. It's.
I don't like either one of these vibes.
No.
His ain't no
I don't
good.
like the insecurity.
Hers ain't no good,
yeah,
because she asked way too many questions. She too.
I don't like the insecurity.
She too every day is. Do you like me today?
I already didn't like him. I didn't care. I ain't gonna say I don't like him. I didn't care for him because I didn't care for his attitude.
Are we gonna be?
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's too much. Just go have fun. You on a vacation?
You're on vacation.
Enjoy it together. No need for tension. Go have your fun. Enjoy yourself. And guess what? You'll be happier when you get through.
And see where it go from there because
you gotta learn each other. You don't know each other yet, so he don't know her and she don't know him.
Because sometimes
so all them questions, don't be asking, bombarding with questions when you ain't did nothing yet.
Sometimes you just have to have fun.
You ain't went to a movie yet. You haven't. It's a lot of.
But just enjoy right now. Get to know he's self-absorbed.
She too. What you say? She overthinks.
She's an overthinker. She's gonna keep going.
She thinks too much instead of just letting it flow.
Even if however he's feeling, enjoy yourself.
Overanalyze.
Yes, enjoy yourself. That's how I feel about it. But
fun.
that's her personality. So we just gonna.
She gonna run a whole night, can't sleep instead of just going to have some fun. Even if the other person say stay in bed. You could be going walking on the beach.
I would.
On the water.
Have me a nice little
nightcap and the other person enjoying it or not.
Yes.
And if y'all come together and do some stuff together, you're gonna really enjoy each other. Then that's when you be like, oh man, this is cool. We really enjoy the same thing.
Okay, so
don't give it a chance yet.
We got past that night. Brandon and Taylor made up. Now, Mika and Michael are still in separate rooms. We find out. So
another night of
anyway, The next day is a better day. I think Jessica and Austin, maybe on the first day, they probably went to like the spa or something, and they did something the second day. They've been having a good time.
They really enjoying it.
Yeah, they've been having a good time.
What you call now? That's a trip.
Yeah. I forgot what Katie and Derek did, but they've been hanging out. You know, they've just been enjoying the resort.
They really are. Two couples
who else?
really enjoying themselves.
Taylor and Brandon actually went to see some sloths. So they actually, you know, they lost a day. So they ended up doing an adventure.
They had a better day the next day.
Yeah, they had a better day. He was an adult.
Then they actually, you know.
He was an adult.
They did good.
Yeah, he was an adult for a day. And who else? It's so many of them. I have to keep up with them. Who am I missing? Oh, Mindy and Zach went on a boat ride.
Yeah.
To a different part of the island, and you know they had a good time. You know they was just vibing each other. I think with him, she's gonna have to be very careful because now he realizes she needs a lot of affirmation. She needs, oh, you look like you do this well, and he'll give that to her, but I don't think it's gonna be sincere because that's not how he really feel. He's about Zach. That's just how I think.
At least not right now.
Yeah, that's what I feel about it.
He needs some more days behind him. No, they're going to do something.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right now, they just looking at each other.
So finally, guess who meet up? Mika and Michael finally talk. They have an actual conversation together. And they're trying to figure things out. Come to find out, Michael took his ring off because he's not the husband that she needs. I don't know what that has to do with him wearing his ring because he's still married, but that's what he said. And until he can be the husband that was in his vows that he said he was going to be,
so he gonna keep it off.
He gonna keep it off, and he don't have a timeline.
So, but she went ahead and took hers off.
Yeah, she took hers. Well, you know, if you taking yours, I'm taking mine out. We both could be
too. She's not doing
like we single up in here.
I'm married. She's saying I'm going around with a ring, and you don't have no ring, so I just say,
yeah, we don't.
Slap that on the table.
Yeah, no, we're not playing that. So when you decide that you're the husband that I need with a ring, I'll be the wife that you need with mine.
That's what she said.
Pretty much.
So, interesting.
So, after that, all of them get back together because they keep having to have these group meetings and they're having dinner.
Right.
And Mindy's kind of happy because, Zach kissed her. Okay, Zach kissed her. Everybody found out. Derek and Katie, did their thing. And come to find out, Austin and Jessica did their thing too. Brandon and Taylor, I think they were still kind of quiet, because they don't really have too much going on.
A lot of hugging and kisses.
Yeah, cuddles and kisses.
That's it.
Cuddles and kisses. And Mika started back. They say, hey, Mika, how's it going? And then she started back instead of just saying maybe. I mean, I know she has some. This is my thing. I don't even know how to put this. Okay, yes, I do. If I talk to him and we decide, hey, we're going to start over. We're going to build this friendship. I don't have to go back into, well, I'm not comfortable in this to everybody else. All they need to know at that point is we're going to start from zero and we're going to start this thing over. I think sometimes, and I know she's in that group and she needs to vent, but I think at that point, she kind of overshared a little bit because they had already talked. And it's like, we'll start over. We'll build this friendship. And so she just kind of went into it again. I just think that was wrong. But
all over. You put them down all over. Sharing too much.
Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. She could have just at that point, let it go and start over. Just start over fresh. And hey, we're starting over fresh and this is the day one of our honeymoon starting right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
too much. But yeah, so that's cool. What
But I think that was pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you thought this one was interesting, hey, tune in to next week, and we're gonna see how they come back together in a better mood, a better situation, and hopefully Mika and Michael will be in the same room. This time.
You think?
Yeah. So
Hopefully.
stay tuned to episode 6 on next week.
Yes.
Season 10, Cole and Ken reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Come on, subscribers. We need some more. Really appreciate you though. Thank
We
you.
do.
And until next time.